What's up everybody, Damon here, and in today's gaming news, Embracer's woes continue, and both Infinity Nikki and Atomfall get release dates. This is your Daily Fix. Games and entertainment company Embracer has provided a financial update, and in it delivered a verdict on its recently released games. Embracer, which bought the Tolkien IP in 2022 for $395 million, said The Lord of the Rings Return to Moria's launch in August performed slightly above management expectations, which sounds like corporate speak for it did pretty okay. While we're on The Lord of the Rings, Embracer said Middle-earth Enterprises had a slow quarter year-on-year, with no notable new partner releases, but a higher film revenue than expected. Embracer said it's seen encouraging fan reactions to the marketing it's doing for the December release of anime The Lord of the Rings: The War of the Rohirrim. Embracer had a brutal Q2 for PC and console games, with tough comparisons from last year's Remnant 2 and Payday 3. The most notable new release, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed, late in the quarter, was well received by players, but initial digital sales were slower than expected. That's corporate speak for a flop. Maybe it was just too expensive at $60. I mean, it's a remake of a Wii game. In contrast, Satisfactory's 1.0 launch on PC performed above management expectations, which means it did great. Coffee Stain Studios' first-person factory-building game had over 200,000 concurrent players in September. Embracer has endured a tough time in recent years, laying off thousands of staff. The number of game developers working at the firm has decreased from 10,654 to 6,250, and has sold a number of its studios, including Borderlands maker Gearbox and Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 developer Saber Interactive. Today it announced the sale of puzzle game mobile developer EasyBrain to digital games company Miniclip for $1.2 billion, which should keep the lights on for the foreseeable future. $1.2 billion for a developer I've never heard of. As for the rest of its financial year, Embracer is pinning its hopes on the hotly anticipated Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which it said was still on track for its February 11th release date. It still owns Metro developer 4A Games, which is working on a brand new game in the series. Asmodee, Embracer's tabletop games company, is still up for sale. Moving on, Infinity Nikki, the open-world dress-up role-playing game from former Zelda director Kentaro Tominaga, launches on PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile on December 5th. Developer Infold Games revealed the date alongside a new trailer, seen here, which shows off a lot of the world alongside its characters, their companions, side activities, and clothes players can dress up in. The game has a staggering 30 million pre-registrations. Our own preview of Infinity Nikki had positive things to say, like, "We never knew dressing up could be so much fun. Our time with Infinity Nikki left us eager to try on the finished game when it eventually arrives." And finally today, developer Rebellion has announced Atomfall launches March 27th. That's across PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and straight into Game Pass. Dubbed a British Fallout, not to be confused with Fallout London, Atomfall tasks players with solving the mystery of what happened at the Windscale nuclear power station in the aftermath of a nuclear disaster. The official blurb reads, "To solve this, you'll need to navigate military encampments, delve through abandoned bunkers below ground, and risk your life in pagan ruins. Central to the dark mystery is the host of eccentric characters and cryptic organizations that inhabit the quarantine zone. These individuals have been cut off from the outside world for years and left to their own devices, so are anything but normal. But be careful, they aren't all friendly, and you will need to get to grips with an array of ranged and melee weapons if you are to survive." And bringing things there and back again to Lord of the Rings, March 27th is 2 days after Tales of the Shire's release date. It's a sim game where you live the quiet life of a hobbit. Now's your Daily Fix for Thursday, November 14th. Now that you're caught up on the news, watch the release date trailer for Atomfall. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.